Hi friends, today I am going to present on topic known as leading change, which is Kotter's 8-step organizational model. Let's know something about our inspirational author first. Dr. John Kotter is considered to be idol god of management. He is a one-man army who is a professor of leadership at Harvard Business School, founder of Kotter International, New York Times best-selling author. He graduated from MIT and did masters in management in 1970 from MIT itself. He did his PhD in management in Harvard Business School. He is an author of 20 books, out of which 14 are the bestsellers. At the end, a quote from Cotter states, "Nothing undermines change more than behavior by important individuals that is inconsistent with the verbal communications." This quote undermines the pinnacle of business wisdom achieved by Dr. John Kotter. Let's talk briefly about business blunders done by big multinational companies. Here I am concentrating on just automobile sector. Everyone is aware about Volkswagen emission scandal where the company used unethical means to pass emission test in more than half a million diesel cars. It costed the company more than $18 billion. Similarly, GM recalled 2.6 million cars carrying faulty ignition switch, which resulted in at least 126 deaths and 275 injuries. Company faced a penalty of $1.5 billion. Hyundai, Kia were found not to be as fuel efficient as claimed by the makers. They were fined with a total amount of $780 million. Toyota's sticky gas pedal issue resulted into 12 deaths due to unwanted acceleration without warning. Company had to recall 10 million cars and had to pay $1.2 billion in settlement. Fiat's Chrysler botched around 23 safety recalls affecting 11 million vehicles, which resulted in $105 million fine and recalling of 1.4 million cars. I am discussing about these issues to undermine the fact that a little or minor flaw in an organization, when ignored, can result into a big catastrophic events which damages the reputation and economic status of the company. Here are the top 10 contributing factors to failure. First one is lack of plan to guide the change, failure to define a clear rationale for the change, ignoring culture, weak follow through sponsors, not investigating resources in the change effort, gaps in change agent skills, haphazard communications, fear of feedback, declaring success too early, and neglecting to reinforce the change. This states that leading a planned change is very critical in any organization. Here are 8 important steps given by Kotter to transform your organization. We are going to discuss all of them briefly. Establishing a sense of urgency. One has to express the need for change, which will be undermined by providing the risks if we do not bring the change. A general discussion about the same should be done to get opinions of other people. Get out of the box to add merit to the need of the change. Here one has to make sure that they are not underestimating the difficulty of driving people from their comfort zone. One should not fear from the risks involved. Second one is form a powerful guiding coalition. It is important to work together as a team. Put a group of 3 to 5 leaders of coalition. The leaders should be intelligent, respected, and trustworthy. A blend of people from different departments makes it even more efficient. Here one has to keep in mind that a less experienced or irrelevant people should not be relegated with leadership of coalition. Only senior line managers should be considered for the same. Creating a vision. One should be clear about vision or future of organization and undermine the same with key reasons needed for change. This helps us in convincing or explaining other people about the vision and makes it easier for execution. Here, one has to be very limpid about the communication of vision to other people in organization or within the organization. Make sure that vision is not overly complicated to achieve. Communicate the vision. Talking about vision of change within the organization is important. This helps in addressing people about their concerns and anxieties related to the change. Be an example to lead and apply vision in all aspects of operations. Here one has to be aware about not under communicating about vision. One should avoid being pessimistic or antithetical about vision. Empower others to act on vision. Here, one has to identify an efficient change leader to bring in changes efficiently. All the different departments within an organization should be aligned with the vision. Rewarding and recognizing people who bring in change within the organization is crucial to promote empowerment. Quick actions should be taken to remove hurdles and identifying people who are resisting the change. Address these people properly to eradicate their concerns. Here, one should not be afraid to remove high powerful individuals within the organizations, especially when they are resisting the change efforts. Plan and create short term wins. It's essential to implement or execute changes oneself. Look for such changes that can be implemented without the help of strong critic of change. Don't choose expensive early targets and analyze potential pros and cons of your target. Rewarding people who help to meet the targets is very crucial. One should avoid leaving short-term success of on chances and failing to score success early. Consolidate improvement and produce more change. After every win, analyze the success and find keys to improve. One should apply knowledge of Kaizen, which means ideas of continuous movement and its application to achieve more with momentum. Keep the ideology of change fresh by bringing in new change agents and leaders. One should not declare victory too soon with the gradual performance improvements. This results into inefficient execution of plans. Institutionalizing new approaches. It's important to inculcate success progress in our work culture by talking about progress and success stories about change process. Publicly recognize key members bringing change coalition and make an example to make sure rest of the staff, whether it is new or old, remember their contributions. Always keep replacing key leaders of change to help ensure that their legacy is never lost within the company. Idealize change ideals and values while hiring new employees. One should not be ignorant to new social norms and shared values with consistent changes happening all around. One should not promote people into leadership positions who don't personify or support new approaches. Efficient changes within an organization does not occur overnight. One has to nurture and inculcate it stage by stage, as clearly explained by Kotter in his 8 steps of transform 8 steps to transform your organization. At the end, I will say be persistent and tenacious to achieve perfection. Thank you.